prized by the Romans. So I kind of expected these guys to be very, very heavy troops in the morale side of things at least, but they weren't. It was like considered quite a great shame to actually lose the Eagles. So you would imagine that it would be like a highly honored role to actually be inside this platoon, but no. Now, Praetorians are obviously the best, but they actually still don't have the same amount of armor as the armored legionnaires, which is says something. Our bombardment is making sure. Is there a group of 4 people? Is that what this is? 50. Okay, not that bad. Maybe they've just gotten so badly pummeled. Almost all the people there are gone. Well, that's that group. Oh, one guy survived. Yeah, but those siege equipment would have been... It's just so lethal when it comes down. Now, I think I checked this earlier, but I don't believe these guys, the armored legionnaires, I don't believe they have, like, any different armor than the regular guys. They have some plate mail, that's the difference. If I check these guys, do they have the same type of plate mail? Yeah, they have plate mail. These guys also have plate mail. Yeah, I've got to say, I don't see any like visual difference between these armored legionnaires than the regular types. So yeah, that's kind of odd, but all right. I thought it said they ran out of stuff to chuck at them.
Double time! On me! At speed!
Oh, they're starting to throw shit at us. Oh well. These guys are heavily armored.
At the double!
Plus the artillery may just handle them.
At speed! Advance at speed!
And yeah, we'll be able to get into the walls just like that. Ooh, they actually have longbow hunters. These guys, I thought they were javelin men at first, but they do have bows. So with that said, we might be able to actually recruit some of them when we form an auxiliary camp here. These armored legionnaires still appear to be taking quite a lot of damage from bow. Well, no, that's not true. They're not taking a ton of damage, but they're taking some damage with their shields pointed forward. So I'm a little worried about them. Get these guys to try forward, dig themselves through their enemies' columns before working the blades. There we go. So now there appears to be like just a small garrison over here, so we'll get our guys to run over there and just kind of slaughter them. And while they do that, let's actually check out the little encyclopedia page about these guys. So, very good attack, very good average defense, average damage, but low armor penetration. Let's see. Military reforms of Gaius Marius transforms. Yeah, it looks like it just has the default description for legionary troops. So that's kind of odd. I guess we'll leave it at that, really. Where is the enemy, and where do they persist inside this village? I think these guys are easily tired too. This place looks kind of cool. Have a nice little pond in the middle of a few market stalls. That's kind of a neat area.
In the name of Rome!
And yeah, I had wanted to try this out. If you have like these open ramparts like this, would it make sense to like just kind of charge your cavalry up it? I mean, it gets your cavalry inside the fight, and I would imagine that it'd be semi-offensive, fairly useful, seeing as how you'd get rid of one unit, which you don't usually use inside siege battles. Kind of have a battering ram effect too. Which is what I was concerned with. So what type of cavalry are these? These are Praetorian cav. guys with capes. These guys are gonna assemble. You have the one guy, two people at the back waiting around, and once they are ready,
Melee cavalry ready. To arms ready.
send them in. Oh, I see. They've actually come out to meet us. Well, in that case, Legionnaires deploy. Oh, Germanic tribesmen behind us.
Ready and waiting. Understood. Forward. Engage.
And that squad melted fast.
Proud Romans all. Orders understood. Ready. Now forward. Praetorian cavalry.
I'm gonna see how well this charge works, because to my knowledge the Praetorian cavalry can take a blow from spears. Or if these guys aren't even gonna brace for the assault, then they are just going to get hammered down just like that. Yeah, that squad was definitely a full squad at the beginning, and now it's down to like barely any people. So if these spear guys actually don't brace, they just get slaughtered. Oh, from two sides that time.
Romans ready for duty. At speed. Yours to command.
So yeah, that's kind of cool.
Engage.
That is the subjugation of barbarians, folks. Now, how are they reacting over here to our walking troops? I'm just walking our armored legionary lines up. Kind of wanted to see what would happen.
At speed.
I think I'll get our cav to do like one really big charge over here. And then just, yeah, mow everything down.
Signs of Mars. Cut the lines.
Ooh, 26 losses right there to 900 kills. Oh wow. Well, that is that is pretty good. Hell, I mean, 4 of those losses were caused by ourselves, so well, that kind of shows you what works right there. And that is going to switch that place to our control. And perfect. Another settlement in the name of Rome.
We hunger for
See if we can
battle.
push. Oh, this is actually a big town right here. Really, really long town, I've got to say. Try to press there next turn, but I think, yeah, I think this is pretty much it for the conquest of Germania. You know, I was kind of expecting a few big forces here, but nothing really did show up. So, well, I think that'll be this session. I'm gonna go do something else, and when I come back, I guess we'll finish off here and come back and go back to Macedonia and finish off there. I think we'll take the Crusaders' route to Jerusalem and yeah, just conquer everything along the way there.